Before anyone could speak again, an old voice echoed through the silent forest.
The old elder looked into Kael's eyes and recognized someone everyone else had forgotten. "This isn't the monster you fear. This is the guardian who saved us long ago."
Many years earlier, Kael wandered through Blackwood Forest alone, searching for a place where he wouldn't be feared. Then, for the first time in his life, someone walked toward Kael instead of running away.
Instead of reaching for a weapon, the old man reached into his bag and offered Kael a piece of fresh bread. Kael hesitated, then slowly reached out, accepting the first act of kindness he had ever known. Neither of them spoke a single word, yet the silence said more than words ever could.
"You don't have to carry this loneliness alone anymore."
No one had ever spoken to Kael with such kindness, and for the first time, he believed he might truly belong somewhere. From that day on, the old man returned again and again, asking for nothing except Kael's company.
Days turned into weeks, and the forest slowly became a place where Kael no longer felt alone.
Beyond the forest, kindness became rare, and fear once again followed Kael wherever he went.
Kael was ready to walk away, but Aldrich refused to let fear write the ending. Aldrich didn't argue with their fear. He answered it with quiet patience. Sometimes, all it takes to change a heart is one quiet moment that challenges everything it believes. Then, something unexpected happened. Fear took one small step toward understanding. Kael couldn't believe what he was seeing. Fear had paused, and understanding had taken its first breath.
Long ago, the elder spoke of a bond. He saw wisdom in the young man's eyes. And so, a new journey begins.
They left without fear, and for Kael, that small change meant more than words ever could.
That evening, one question lingered in Kael's heart longer than any fear ever had. Why did you trust me when everyone else was afraid?
Aldrich looked into the quiet river, then gave Kael an answer that would shape the rest of his life. Because I looked at your choices, not your face. Kindness is always a choice, Kael. For the first time in his life, Kael wondered if he could choose the person he wanted to become.
As dawn broke over Blackwood Forest, Kael stepped into a new day, carrying Aldrich's words in his heart.
Then, "Are that Perkibington?" A faint whimper broke the forest's morning silence.
Kael knew that trust could never be taken. It could only be earned. Kindness asks for nothing in return, yet sometimes it is rewarded with trust. Day by day, fear slowly gave way to trust, and trust quietly became friendship. As the days passed, the forest no longer saw a monster. It simply saw Kael.
Beyond Blackwood Forest, a quiet village began its day, while Kael could only watch from afar.
Without asking for thanks, Kael quietly stepped forward to help.
When the cart finally moved, the stranger who had helped was already walking back into the forest.
By evening, quiet whispers spread through the village. Someone had helped, but no one knew who.
Kael listened from the forest's edge, but chose to remain a mystery a little longer. But as peace settled over the forest, something unseen was already drawing closer.